Namaskar, welcome back to Math Circles. I am Radhika and today's topic is matrices. I know all of the graduation students must be thinking why matrices all of the sudden. Actually, I got a request from my students to make a video on school topics as well. So I decided to go all the school topics and the graduation topics simultaneously. And the most important thing, all the best and very good luck all the students who got their results of 10th and 12th standard. It was very nice. So congratulations. So now let's start the topic matrices. Matrices. What is the matrices? Matrices are the representation, or you can say the rectangular representation of numbers. For an example, like I'll take 1, 0, -1, 7, 8, 11, any number. When you represent the numbers in a rectangular array, then it is known as matrices. Okay, and or you can say then when you represent the numbers in rows and columns. These are just the different ways to pronounce it. And this is known as row, and this would be your columns. Okay, that would be your first row, जिसे हम बोलते हैं R1. This is your second row, then we say it as R2. This is your column 1, this is your column 2, and this is your column 3. So what will be the order of the matrix, or you can say as in how many rows and how many numbers are there, how will you decide the dimension of matrix, how will you decide the size of the matrices. So that we represent as m cross n, or you can say m by n, where m is the number of rows and n represents number of columns. Here how many rows are there? There are R1 and R2. There are 2 rows, so you can say 2, and there are 3 columns, so it's 3. So the order of the matrix is 2 by 3 or 2 cross 3. Okay, and when you multiply the order of the matrices, as in if you multiply 2 into 3, when you multiply these two numbers, you will get the number of elements that present in the matrix. These are the elements of the matrices, and usually we represent the elements of the matrix with a small letter, and we represent the matrix with capital letter. Okay, so I'll take some more different type of matrices, and then you will understand the order or dimension properly. The first is when it's 1, -1, 0. So how many rows and how many columns are there? There are only 1 row, that is R1, and there are 3 columns, C1, C2 and C3. So there are 1 row and 3 columns. That's why the order of the matrices will be 1 by 3. Okay, and when the matrix has only 1 row, then the matrix is also known as row matrix. Okay, now we'll take the second example, 1, 2, 3, like this. Here you can see there are 3 rows, R1, R2 and R3, and there are only 1 column, that is C1. Then the dimension of the matrix, or you can say the order of the matrix, will be 3 by 1 or 3 cross 1, because there are 3 rows and 1 column. And when the matrix has only 1 column and the number of rows vary, then we call it as a column matrix. When it has only 1 row, then it is known as row matrix, and when it has one column, then it is known as column matrix. Okay. Now the next is diagonal matrix. I'll take 1, or again -1, 0, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0 and 7. As you can see that this is your diagonal. This is your diagonal. When other than diagonal elements, all the elements are 0. Other than diagonal, all the elements are 0, then the matrix is known as diagonal matrix. Okay, and what will be the order of the matrix? Think. The order of the matrix will be 3 cross 3 or 3 by 3, because there are 3 rows and 3 columns. I hope now you are very familiar with the order word, how you can find the order of the matrix when the number of rows and the number of columns that you have to see only. It's quite easy, right? Okay. So move further. When we are talking about the diagonal, I would like to tell you one most important thing about it. Okay, you tell me that. I'll take 1, 0, 0, 3, -1 and 6. Is it a diagonal matrix? No, it is not a diagonal matrix. Why? The first thing is, other than diagonal, there are not the members are not 0, right? And but there's a difference, there's a slight difference between diagonal elements and diagonal. Here we know what is diagonal, that's why we can say that it is a diagonal matrix. Here you cannot define a diagonal, right? There is no diagonal, but still you can see the diagonal elements. And how you can see the diagonal elements? First of all, I'll try to generalize any matrix, okay? As in, if I'm taking this matrix as A, I'm representing this matrix as A. So element is 1, 1, A1, 2, A1, 3, A2, 1, A2, 2, A2, 3, A3, 1, A3, 2 and A3, 3. Now how this is happening, right? This is happening because it shows the first number that you are writing, it shows the number of row कि किस row का member है, और the second is representing the position of the column. So bus by this number you can analysis that where is the number is locating in the matrix. What is the location of the matrix? Where the element is. What is the position of it, right? And here you can say it is the element of first row and second column. And A13 means first row and third column. A21 is second row and first column. A22 means second row and second column. So this number gives you the position of the member in the matrix. Okay, I hope that's easy. So because of now what I was telling you, I was telling you the diagonal elements. Whenever the number of row and the number of column, the position of row and position of column are same, then elements are known as diagonal elements. There are 3 diagonal elements, A11, A22 and A33, right? Here this is your A11, this is your A22. So there are 2 diagonal elements, but this is not a diagonal matrix. But you cannot define a diagonal, a complete diagonal, but still there are 2 diagonal elements. Okay, I hope this is clear to you as well. So now I would like to describe some more types of matrices that we are going to use in questions, and that is the most important and you usually see, that is identity matrix. What is identity matrix? Identity matrix is a particular case of a diagonal element. And what is that particular case? The particular case is when the diagonal, all the diagonal elements become 1. It means you can write it as 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. This is a particular case of diagonal element. जब diagonal जो elements होते हैं वो आपके सारे 1 हो जाएं और जितने भी diagonal elements हैं वो सब 1 हो जाएं, तो वो उसको हम बोलते हैं identity matrix and it is represented as capital I. Okay? And the next is null matrix. The next is null matrix or you can say zero matrix, और इसको आप इसके नाम से ही आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं. then what kind of a matrix is this? It is that is जब सारे elements, all the elements that exist in the matrix becomes 0, तो वो हो जाता है हमारा null matrix or you can say zero matrix. Okay, so these are the type of matrices that I wanted to discuss. I hope the types of matrices are quite understandable and it's quite easy to all of you, and the order of matrix as well. And so this is it for today. We are gonna understand the topic, or we are not gonna discuss the topic slowly so that we can get all the concepts easily and slowly. Okay, in the next video I'll discuss some properties of matrices, that associative property, multiplicative identity. This is a very important topic, that this is very useful for graduate students as well, as they must have known कि हम matrix को algebra के अंदर बहुत अच्छे से और बहुत deeply study करते हैं. So the basic of matrices is very important over there too. And for the I guess it's very useful for computers as well. Computers में matrix का बहुत use करते हैं. By the number you can define के उसका कलर क्या होगा, कितना ब्राइट होगा, और यू कैन टेल द पोजीशन ऑफ द नंबर, पोजीशन ऑफ द एलिमेंट, एनीथिंग. सो इट्स वेरी, matrix is a very useful topic in our real life and for the graduation students as well. So in the next video we will discuss some properties of it. So I hope this is quite clear. Even if you have any problem, you can write it in the comment box. If you did like it, please like, subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you so much.
Please like, subscribe and share it with your friends. And for latest updates, click on the bell icon. Thank you.